Why do people actually say yes to buying art? It's not random and it's not luck. Most sales happen because psychology kicks in, and smart sellers know how to guide that decision. I'm Hallie with Artsy Shark, and in this video, I'll break down 5 powerful triggers you can use ethically to make collectors feel confident, connected, and eager to buy your work. Let's jump in with the first trigger, called social proof. You've seen this before. It's a common response to seeing what other people are doing. Is there a crowd forming around a certain booth at the art fair? Well, then there must be something interesting going on there. You want to find out what everyone else is looking at, and so you join the group. Social proof can be described as copying the behaviors of others, especially when we feel uncertain. Consider these examples. You know all those 5-star reviews on Amazon? Well, if that many people believe the product is wonderful, you naturally have a lot more confidence in making a purchase, right? And that restaurant everyone is talking about. You don't want to have FOMO because you're the only one who hasn't tried it. So you make a reservation. This can work with art too. When you're the hottest name in town, people pay attention. They want to know who you are. Has the word gotten out that other people are collecting your work? New buyers want to get in on it as well. If you have some really good press and the attention of the public, or you have an intriguing exhibition of work or an event that makes a big impression, you could be the source and beneficiary of social proof yourself. How else can artists use the concept of social proof in their marketing? You can add a collected by carousel on your website with short quotes from buyers plus photos of your work in their rooms. These testimonials are powerful and actually much more effective than just generic advertising. You can share collectors' stories on social media about a recent sale and installation. You might say, here's how this painting looks in Sarah's new living room. Add a section to your CV stating where your artwork is in private and public collections throughout the country or internationally. When you show that others love what you make and that the art is in demand, you will attract more from prospective collectors who want to get on board. They're following the crowd, but social proof shows that the crowd has influence on behavior. Hand in hand with social proof is our second sales trigger, scarcity. When people see that your art is in demand and begin to consider a purchase, they may also feel a sense of urgency to buy now, before the selection is too small or even sold out. This sense of urgency prompts them into action. Psychologist Robert Cialdini's work on influence has shown that limited availability makes people act faster. The shorter the window, the greater the urgency. Here are some examples that you've undoubtedly run across. Airline sites love to trigger buying behavior by showing messages like only 2 seats left at this price. When limited edition collectibles are released, they can sell out in minutes to loyal fans. Where there is built-up demand in a short window of time, sales can go crazy. Have you seen countdown timers on website sales pages? They can make you downright nervous about losing out. You begin to feel like you need to click before it's too late. We know that scarcity also increases perceived value, which is a key factor in art sales. Artists can use the scarcity phenomenon in a number of ways to encourage people to not only buy their art, but to buy it now. Here are some suggestions. Send a first look email to your subscriber list, giving them the opportunity to buy now before you release your newest collection. Give them a short window of time to take action, like 24 hours. Run a studio sale with a preview cocktail party beforehand. With all items on sale to your preferred list in a sneak peek event, once the doors open, the public is then welcome to join. This creates a sense of urgency to be an early bird and make a buying decision quickly. Scarcity works best when the customer already sees value in your work, so using it alone won't be effective. Combine it with other sales triggers, and it will help you make more art sales. So we know that if people see others collecting your art, they are more likely to want it themselves. And when they feel urgency to buy, this also moves the sale process along. But what's next? The third trigger, called the Endowment Effect. This is a way of making the potential customer feel that they already own the item that they are considering. Here are a few ways you've seen this strategy used in the everyday marketplace. Furniture store advertisements show their items styled in full rooms, giving you some insight on how they would look in your own home. Car dealerships encourage you to test drive the vehicle before buying, putting you literally behind the wheel of your potential new car. Translate this into making an art sale by adding room view mock-ups to your website, showing your work in different interior spaces. For a more personalized version of this, you can have the prospect send you a photo of their own wall. Then, using an app, you can drop an image of the artwork shown at scale right into their space. If you're selling something small, place the object into the hand of the customer, essentially giving them ownership. If you sell jewelry, you might want to encourage the customer to try on your new necklace to see how it feels and how it looks. During the sales process with a local buyer, arrange to bring the artwork to their home so they can literally see it in place. This works beautifully when a couple needs to make a decision together. Don't forget to bring more of your work in case during the conversation there are other spaces they want to fill with your art. Our next sales trigger is a way to remove barriers and objections to the sale by reducing friction. The seller addresses issues head-on by offering guarantees that overcome hesitation and increase trust. Trust is the most valuable currency in art sales. If buyers sense that they are taking a risk, they're going to hesitate. If you remove the risk, you speed up decisions. Here are a few real-life examples. Zappos offers free returns with no questions asked, enabling people to buy shoes online without worrying. Credit card companies advertise buyer protection, which is a great incentive to use their services as a buffer against theft and fraud. Where do people shop online for art? Quite often they go directly to the best-known sites, which they feel are the most trustworthy. As an artist, here's how you can reduce friction and increase sales. Create an FAQ page that answers questions for buyers, including shipping costs and timelines, clear return policies and guarantees. Transparency beats vague promises and presents you as not only a good business person, but somebody with excellent customer service experience. Consider offering payment plans that you manage yourself. For example, a 30% deposit, 2 to 3 invoices, and then ship once fully paid. This is common practice and keeps deals moving while protecting you. Focus on benefits rather than features in your marketing and in conversations as well. You might say, all of my hand-painted silk scarves are hand washable, so you don't have to worry about dry cleaning bills. Or, this giclée comes as a gallery wrap, therefore no framing is needed. This helps overcome fears of further costs or buyer's remorse. Urgency and trust are important elements in the sales process, but there's another that's crucial to making the close, and that's emotional resonance. When a collector feels that connection with you and the art you create, they're far more likely to buy. Customers don't just buy images. They buy connection, meaning, and feeling that a piece conveys to them personally. And quite often, this connection is made through storytelling. Surveys taken by Artsy show that clear, relevant stories influence both discovery and purchase decisions. Stories abound in marketing throughout many industries. This is why origin stories are used so often, focusing on the history or family connections behind a brand. It's why making behind-the-music documentaries increases album sales. And when museums want visitors to spend more time viewing a display, they will use wall text to encourage the viewer with individual pieces of art. At a museum show, storytelling can be phenomenally successful. The recent Van Gogh exhibit featured an immersive experience that told the famous artist's story through projected images, audio, and music. So how can individual artists use storytelling to create emotional resonance? Here are some suggestions. For every piece of your work, write 3 simple sentences. Reveal what sparked the work, what materials or place are tied to it, and what you want the viewer to feel in their room. Use this in writing or live in front of others who view your art. Use a video to add another modality and dimension to your presentation. Record a 30-second voiceover for each collection you have and embed the video on your website. Your voice makes the story personal and human, drawing in the site visitor who will be more likely to engage and remember you. This video is the second in a 3-part series about the psychology of art sales. If you found this helpful, subscribe and join us in the next one to learn about more sales triggers and ethical strategies you can use to encourage sales of your art. And as always, you can check out more videos from this playlist right now.